And welcome here to Dixon High School. We're here for some volleyball tonight as the Lady Bulldogs host the Lady Warhawks from Bourbon. Dixon has 1 win on the season. Bourbon is 0 and I think 10 or 11. We are going to start the JV contest here. And as both teams get ready, we will be back after this 30-second PSA. Both teams come out, and as usual, the visitors will have the ball first. We have the customary wave to each other. For Dixon, we have Jenny Matlock, Tristan Matlock, and in the middle, I can't quite see what the number is yet. First point goes to Bourbon, as I still don't see what number she is. Behind her is number 11, though. That is Kaylee Gavin. I should move the camera there. And foul on Dixon, so 2-0. It's been a fun day with allergies and things. After a good rest, they died down a little bit. It's bad, and you can see Colin jumping around. Third broadcast for volleyball, and trust me, I have taken no lessons and done no studying on volleyball yet, so there may be some errors in my calling of things. It's alright though. See how it works. Just like that, we have a 5-0 lead here. Bourbon is on top. Bourbon in the blue, Dixon in the red. We do have our lower cam today. We have a roving travel camera now. And both these teams are doing a great job so far, as Bourbon will get a 7-0 lead after that. Number 3 once again with the serve. And Bourbon's taking a commanding lead here so far. Is throwing a shutout right now as they lead 9-0. Sure, that looked like that was in. As the judge down there kind of ducked out of the way, but I like the shot was in. And Bourbon is still throwing a perfect game right now. And we're going to have a timeout with that after this 1 minute PSA.
Coronavirus? I am worried, Gassa. It's only old people dying from that.
Hold up. Being young does not mean being safe. Yes, it's true that the elderly are at higher risk, but anyone can get the virus. The effect is even worse if you have a chronic condition like hypertension, heart disease, lung disease, and diabetes, or weakness in your immune system. If you are living with these conditions, be extra careful. Wash your hands with soap and water. Use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol when hand washing is not possible. Avoid touching your face. Take steps to boost your immunity through proper nutrition, exercise, rest, and take your medication as prescribed. Limit being around people who have flu symptoms, even close family members.
Our health is in our hands. Together, through simple actions, we can stop the spread of coronavirus. This message was brought to you by the Bureau of Health Education.
Randomly picked PSA from whatever Caribbean country that's from. Hope you enjoyed it. Looks like that was ruled out, so Dixon will get the first point on their end. Correct it just a minute here. So 13-1 as perfect game for Bourbon is over now. It's going to be out, so good call. 2 points now for the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be ruled in. I couldn't really tell. A chair was in the way, but so we'll make it 14. Good effort by Dixon. It's going to be on the line, so 15-2. It looks like Bourbon, unless Dixon can pull something off, is going to win this first set. Swing on that first attempt right there. And violation on the Warhawks. So number 2 come into the game with the slightly bright colored hair for Bourbon. And serving is Tristan Matlock. Dixon cuts it down to 11. Bourbon will pick up that next point as 16-4 in favor of the Warhawks. There are other players on that Dixon bench. They're just sitting further down for some reason. That's going to be out, so Bourbon looks like they are on track to pick up the win here. That was in, so Bulldogs will retain possession of the ball. Golf excitement going on right here. That was 13 for the Lady Bulldogs on that serve, and Dixon will pick up the point. That's Krista Crane. So a chance to gain another point. It's going to be, I believe that was in. That was close. Ruled out of bounds, so 18-6. Dixon wins that point, so 18-7. Dixon's fighting back a little bit here. And we're 6 points away from ending this first set as Bourbon has a 19-7 lead. Set number 1 comes in for 7 for the Warhawks. And number 12 comes in for number 2. Double substitution. Just over the net, and Bourbon will have a lucky bounce on that as skimmed right along the net. Looks like just out of bounds, so 21-7. Bourbon now leads by 3 times in scoring wise. And Dixon will get the point, so this is where Dixon needs to make a comeback. Otherwise, Bourbon is not too far from couple errors and a couple points, and Bourbon's going to win this first set. And along the net, if you are off of Bourbon, out of bounds, so that is Bailey Roche. And a little miscommunication issue as Dixon will nearly cut this lead in half, 21-10. That's going to go into the net, so 3 points away from finishing this first set off for the Lady Warhawks. Net, but Bourbon will get a lucky low shot. Coming into the game is April Slauson for and see who she replaced. there. They continue to really fight, and that will make it game point for Bourbon. And game point. So first set for Bourbon will be back in about 3 minutes.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And we are coming back for round 2 of JV contest. First one up for serve is number 12, Matt Locke. And so Bourbon will come away with the first point. We have some football-like jerseys on for the style of those. Have some 70s football jerseys. So 2-0 now for Bourbon. If you ever watched the Wonder Years, look at Kevin's New York Jets jersey. Very similar to that style. Not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. I like that style. It's going to be out. And Dixon will get the first point. Good underhand serve. And that'll make it 3-1. I think that might have been 11, that serve. That was Kaylee Galvin on that last serve. Didn't actually pay attention. Sub coming in for Bourbon. Someone's probably thinking, you don't pay attention to a lot, do you? Answer is sometimes no. And the ball got trapped in the net on the Dixon side, so 4-1 lead in favor of Bourbon right now. Bourbon is just up the road from Cuba. The other Cuba. The Wildcat Cuba, for those wondering. And that one's going to be a long line drive, but that will fair foul, so another point for Bourbon. More hard shot for Dixon. Good effort on both teams there. I think a double hit it is, so 7-1, and Bourbon's kind of walking away from this one. I'm not sure what a Warhawk is. I think it's a plane, so I don't know if it's an actual Bourbon. Closest mascot I had was an eagle. So, orange-haired number 2 comes back in for 12 for the Warhawks. Oh, it's actually 7-2, so now it's 8-2. Score's corrected itself. Going to get away from her, so 9-2, or I don't know if it's early or midway. There's not really a time scale on these. Tomorrow we'll be here for junior high boys basketball. I don't actually remember who the opponent is. Just check in the page and we'll be live at 5 o'clock for some basketball. Number 4 for Bourbon with a good serve just over the net. And that'll get caught on the net on the Dixon side, so 11-2 as Bourbon appears that they may wind up picking up a second set win here pretty early. Again, we're here in the brand new Dixon High School, or new gym at least. And touching the net, so 13-2. Bourbon just needs one more win, and first the JV portion will be over this competition. Looks like Dixon's only got a couple subs on the bench. Just like that, we have a 14-2 lead here as Bourbon is flying away with this. Dixon will get a shot, so 14-3. Last match, they managed to get 10 points, which was far better than Tuesday night when they faced Eugene. Eugene came in a very good squad and won in 2 sets in both varsity and JV. That's going to get away from the Bulldogs, so 16-3 now. That is many times more. We'll use that exact number today. Bourbon. Dixon will pick up their 4th point. Dixon is one of only 3 schools in Pulaski County to have volleyball. I guess technically 4. The other 2 on this side of Fort Leonard Wood is Maranatha and Waynesville, both in the Waynesville-St. Robert area. Maranatha's in St. Robert. And Plato, the other Frisco League school with volleyball. And Licking is the only other Frisco League school to have volleyball. So a couple subs coming in for Bourbon as they lead 17-5. So 12-point lead, and they are expected to pull off a win here. It's going to take a pretty good comeback, but do a few too many of those, the comeback is possible. Never call it too early. So that is Roche at the line for Dixon. That should be in. That is in, so an ace on her part. For those wondering about college sports, all of the Missouri State fall sports except for golf and cross country is going to take place in the spring. So we're going to have a busy spring as football, soccer, some basketball I think is going to be delayed, volleyball, baseball, and softball are all going to be played in the spring this year. So it's going to be a very busy season for Missouri S&T over in Raleigh. There are many Misha schools that have done similar to move all their fall sports. Many of them depends on where they are, their health department. I have 18-7. The scoreboard has 17-7. It's because I have one extra point, and I shouldn't have, so 17-9. Now we have 18-9, so the score is caught up to itself, and I will be back after this phone call. And I am back. I guess couldn't hear no one and tried to call back and nobody was there. So 21-10, still in favor of Bourbon here. And another foul ball for the Bulldogs. So 22-10 as they're in good position for the lead. Make sure to answer your phone when you're busy talking to other people and doing things. So especially during a broadcast, I'm sure that's not the best thing to do. But some good ball movement on their end, and Bourbon sets up for the shovel pass over. Dixon just a little short on that shovel pass, so 23-10, and 2 more points, and we'll wrap up the JV portion of the night. Dig by the Bulldogs. And Dixon stays alive a little bit, so 23-11. They've scored more than the first game, which shows some improvement here. Also, YMCA basketball signups are starting today, so if you've got a kid from 9 years old all the way to high school, or 18, they're welcome to sign up for basketball, and still working on some of the details of games and dates and all that, but as soon as that happens, we will let you know. Got a double substitution coming in. 2 for 12 and 5 for 1. And looks like after we got a game point here, I think we're taking like an 18-minute break or something. I don't actually remember. It's going to be counted as in, so it'll be the final wave off for the JV portion.
At a time when kids may be confused by an invisible villain, there's an elite group helping them understand and be safe. They're fighting what's out there by staying in here. They are the Stay Heroes. Meet the Great Hygiene, expert at washing hands and disinfecting surfaces and objects. Dr. Distancio is a master of physical distancing and virtual playdates. And General Fields uncovers emotions and harnesses positivity. Your kids can become Stay Heroes too. Learn how at stayheroes.org.